Hi, this is Jason Seals again. Yeah, wants me to come on here and tell you guys about when is the resurrection and the rapture. It's really simple. It says it right in the scriptures or whatever. Um, what the resurrection, when the resurrection and the rapture is. It's really simple. Uh, I'm in Matthew 24, verse 29. And immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay, so it's the gathering of the elect is in Matthew 24. I believe that the gathering of the elect is the gathering of spirits. I don't know if he's gonna where the spirits are exactly, but in people, that could be. So remember, Matthew 24 is the same as the sixth seal, and turn over with me to Revelation chapter 6. Let me find it. Revelation chapter 6 and verse 12. And behold, when he opened the sixth seal, no, there was a great earthquake. It doesn't say earthquake in Matthew 24. And the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Now that is sun and moon darkening. And the stars of heaven fell onto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. That's also in Matthew 24. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. And the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens and the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, Fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sits on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? Now we're not appointed to wrath. So so these things are going to happen. It's in Matthew 24, and the sixth seal is basically the same. It's saying the same thing. And I believe that the gathering of the elect is a gathering of spirits, and because he has to put them back into their bodies when he resurrects them. So when is the resurrection? When is the resurrection and rapture? He has to put them back into their bodies when he resurrects people. Turn with me to Revelation chapter 20. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key to the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, which is that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled, and after that he must be loosed for a little season. At Satan's little season, everybody's talking about that. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Jesus, for witness of Yeshua, and for the word of Yah, a word of Elohim, in which he had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Messiah for 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Now think about that. This is the first resurrection. After Satan is bound in the bottomless pit and certain things happen, that's when he brings the spirits back down to their bodies, and the rapture has to be after the resurrection. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such the second death hath no power, but they shall be priests of Yah, Elohim, and of Messiah, and shall reign with him for 1,000 years. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. That's Satan's little season. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth, Gog and Magog. This is Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is the sand of the sea. After the 1,000 years is Gog and Magog. That's the war. And they went up on the breadth of the earth and went around the camp of the saints about, and the beloved city, and fire came down from Yah, Elohim, out of heaven, and devoured them. And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. And I saw a great white throne and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before Yah, Elohim, and the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. That's the second resurrection. That's after the 1,000 years. That's when the rapture happens. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. Whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. We're not appointed to wrath. That's why there's the gathering of the elect, but it's the gathering of spirits. So they're not going to think, or the world is not going to think it's a rapture or resurrection, anything like that. That's the reason why they continue not to believe all that time through Revelation. And they only see the two witnesses going up, as they don't see everybody going up, so they don't believe that the resurrection and the rapture happen. That's what the world thinks. So, but we're not appointed to wrath, so he's going to take our spirits. anyway, I hope this can clear up some things. Yeah, I wanted me to tell you that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bless you. Bye.